Smile for me. Again, smile at me. Wanna be stop hello. Yeah, girl is back live and in charge, man. We doing this content shit the right way. You see, I'm fully invested. I have on my business attire because I'm going to class today. I'm going to class today. I'm out here. I'm about to be learning from the greatest of the greatest, chat. You feel me? I have been locked in. I have been locked in, chat, with this streamer university, and it's only right. It's only right. I got my bang. I got my bang. And I got the AMP version too. I got the AMP version of the bang. Any means possible, because that's what we on now. We on everything. We on all that. Any means possible, chat. We're getting it by any means possible. This has to be one of my favorite, this has to be one of my favorite bangs. I only tried a couple of them, but I like this. I like this. But I know a lot of y'all are probably wondering why am I sitting here with my shirt buttoned up to the top of my neck. I know a lot of y'all are probably wondering why I have this blazer on right now. I don't know. I don't know, but we're about to go to class. We're about to learn a few things from the Streamer University. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. We about to lock in, chat. So I was telling myself that I want to get better at like posting my content. I want to get better at locking into my content, the things that I want to be doing while making my content. Nothing too crazy. Just doing my best fit. You feel me? My best fit, man. Make sure you guys are following me on the Purple app. Today, in today's video, we're going to be learning how to be a full-time streamer. That is what we're doing. Today, we're learning to be a full-time streamer. So we're going to watch Agent teach his first class at Streamer University, chat. That is happening right now. Today, we are learning how to be a full-time streamer. This is what we're doing today. This is what we're doing. I need you to lock in. 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 I need you to lock in, man. I need you to lock in. So we're going to be watching this and learning some gems on how to be a full-time streamer and doing it the correct way. That is why I have on this outfit right now. That is why I have on this outfit right now. I don't know if y'all can see me, but this is why I have on this outfit right now. Do not be alarmed that I don't have on any long pants. Don't be afraid to say anything about my pants either. But sometimes you just gotta come halfway to get the full, the full thingy thing. You feel me? So let's tap into this video real quick. Oh, I was confused. It's gonna play music the whole time, but all right, let's go. Let's get into this.
Come on in, man. Come on in. Thank you for making it. Thank you for making it. Professor Agent. Professor Agent.
So sorry.
Professor Agent.
Nice to meet you.
It's Professor Agent.
Nice to meet you.
Yep. Oh wow. Yep. It's gonna be packed.
I think this is the most important class that we need right now for the week, chat.
Nice to see you guys again. Professor Agent. How do you expect to see this?
You're right. You're right.
Yeah. You're serious about learning, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I want to hear.
I'm ready to learn.
Cause
I'm ready to learn too.
No, I'm not bullshit. I'm not
I'm
bullshit.
about to say, cause it's a generous, small leprechaun that pay for everybody tuition, bro.
Yeah, no,
you
bro.
don't want to bullshit, bro.
Right. You don't want to bullshit. You don't want to bullshit, chat. This is where you take shit serious. You see, I'm ready. I'm not playing no games. I'm taking shit serious, chat. We are learning, okay, how to be a full-time streamer, okay?
I ain't even have financial aid. Donald Trump. They canceled it. See how you get here?
They did?
Yes.
Oh, shucks. Damn.
So Kai's my only hope.
Okay, well, hey, we gotta get this class started. Just tee up, man. Welcome to Pocket Watching 101.
Pocket
Today,
Watching
we're gonna
101,
watch
chat.
Pockets, man.
We're learning how to pocket watch. Hold on, I think I might. I need a notebook. I need a notebook. Pocket Watching 101. Hold on, let's get down and dirty. Let's write this down. Okay, chat. What do you say? Pocket. No, that's not how you spell pocket. Pocket Watching. Oh shit. Oh fuck, I'm running out of fucking ink. Chat, I'm running out of fucking ink. What the fuck am I supposed to use? I'm running out of fucking ink. What the fuck? This is the horrible first day of school. Oh, why is this fucking so traumatizing? Why does this feel like real life right now? Nah, the first day of school is not supposed to go like this. Okay. Where are we at? Watching one-on-one. Okay. Alright, we got that. Okay, let's...
And it's pretty simple. By the end of this class, you should be able to look at the person beside you and have an exact estimate on how much money they make as a content creator.
Okay.
It's not hard. All the information is publicly accessible. You just need the framework. Okay. So we're gonna do some exercises to help you guys get right so that everybody can become a professional pocket watcher. Okay? I'm gonna give you an example.
Chat, I'm ready. I think I'm ready, chat. I don't know. I think I can be a professional pocket watcher. I think people pocket watch me enough so where I think I can switch it around and start watching their pockets. I don't know, chat. What do y'all think? Drop it down in the comments to let me know.
Well, of a rough month I had where I lost a lot of money, and then a good month I had where
Okay, let's read this out loud. January profit loss. Expenses. Make a pie chart. I don't think you made a pie chart. First bullet, 30% weight loss marathon, 10% January content, bills, utility, payroll, quarterly taxes, miscellaneous, 10%. Total is $350,000. $350,410. Yeah, I fucking failed math.
I made a lot of money, just to give you an idea of what my pockets look like so you could better watch other people's pockets.
Correct.
Okay? Only reason I'm really showing this is because, like,
all right, we got a pie chart. Hold on. January profit loss, okay, 350, 410. The weight loss marathon, January content bills, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Let's keep going, chat. Let's keep going. Sorry. Let's keep doing this.
There's some people that actually just pocket the difference, but I'm a content creator. I've been a content creator since I was 12. I like to be able to do cool shit. So you don't get a chance to do that unless you start generating real revenue. In the months where I generate more revenue, I do cooler shit. In the months where it's a little bit slower, I have to slow it down. It's a business at the end of the day. You can't run out of money, otherwise you have to sell your house. If there's a company I like, I
run out of money. Okay, we're gonna have to put that in like quotations, and we're gonna actually probably underline this because I like to spend money. Okay, I like to spend. So we have to don't run out of money. That's what we have to be with.
DM them. I DM'd Cinnabon 4 days ago. I DM'd Popeyes last month. I did a deal with them last week. So I just reach out. So this was a rough month for me in January in terms of revenue. Chat, you know this. We had the weight loss marathon this month. It was expensive, bro. The house rental alone was $80,000. It was another $80,000 on top of the rest of the expenses just for that marathon. I had to lose 25 pounds in 10 days. I gained all the weight back. But it was great content, though. It was fantastic content, and that's all that mattered. And there was the rest of the expenses during the month. The different segments that you do. Anytime you need to rent something, buy something, move something, transport something, flights you're booking for people, the team that you have, the payroll. It's a business, bro, so there's going to be a lot of expenses, and it tallied up to $350,000, my nigga.
$350,000?
All of it is write-off. Every business expense is write-off.
Every business
This whole thing, yeah. My personal expense is
off.
not in this because that would be personal revenue split. It's okay to spend money on idea even if you think it's not going to make money. The reason why this was such a loser for us in terms of profit was because January has notoriously bad ads. Okay. And we didn't anticipate it was going to be that bad. If we do this in December, the weight loss marathon would have been very profitable. Okay. Companies don't pay for a lot of ads in the quarter one. January, February, March.
January, February, and March. Don't pay good. Note that, chat. Note it.
So what you want to do is, so it's like you're still going to make content. You're not going to not make content in those months. Still make content, right? I didn't realize how big of a difference it was going to be. And at the time, I think some niggas pull ads from Twitch. It was just a bad time for ads. And so I lost maybe like $100,000 on that. And I wasn't able to make the money back in the rest of the month, which is okay because I was happy with the content, though. Okay. That's what I'm saying. That's the whole point of today's lesson is like, Yo, it's cool to lose money as long as you're happy with the content, because there's gonna be other ideas you have that make money that's not that high lift, that's not that high production.
Right.
This is what the revenue looked like for January on Twitch. You could tell it's a marathon because I had 300 hours stream.
That is insane. This man has he made $127,631,000. He gained 17,000 subscriptions. The ad breaks was in between 2 days and 22 hours. Ad time 14 minutes per hour. So every 14 minutes per hour is when nigga was running an ad, basically, is what I'm getting from that. And then his stream time was 297 hours and 22 minutes.
I really want y'all to focus in on this, though. This is why I'm saying ads are really underrated. Do you see this purple section here?
Right, I do see the purple section. Yes.
If I remove the ads, my budget is eviscerated. So I'm saying it's underrated because it's the main way I get to do cool stuff. It also helps convert subscribers because niggas want to subscribe if there's lots of ads, but I wouldn't recommend that because the main priority for small streamers is discovery. As you grow, I would recommend it more and more. But I really, truly believe it, bro. Like, without ads, and you can see this split here, I pulled it up on purpose. Like, on an average day in January, this is a marathon.
Average day in January, his ads are sitting at $4,000. What?
So I was live the whole day. Keep in mind, there's ads playing the entire day, $4,000. And that's a bad day. Because if this was done in December, that's gonna be $20,000, $25,000. In the months where you are buying more, advertisers are spending more. Black Fridays, Thanksgivings, Christmases, that season hits hard. Summertime, people going on vacation. So this was Twitch, and this is what YouTube looked like in a little bit more of an optimized month.
Fucking shit! What is that? What is that? Is that the revenue? Is that the revenue? Oh, that's the revenue. Yeah! Okay. 3 million watch time hours. 17.2 million watch time hours. So, chat, basically what this guy is telling me that I need to stream long hours, chat. This is what they're telling me. Stream longer hours.
And keep in mind, like, these are just clips from the stream, bro. So if we take a look, also I nailed it on brand deals. We had a lot of mega brand deals that month.
Ooh,
and so
April's brand deal, $310,000, $795,043. Total expenses $512,404. Profited $282. I don't know what the fuck any of that means.
Overall revenue was fantastic. Even though we spent $500,000, we still made money. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I spent $500, but I made $800. So that's a winner for us. You want to win more than you lose, because that's how you stay in business. But if you lose, it's not the end of the world.
It's not.
I really want to say, like, now you have $282,000. What's your next big idea? You get what I'm saying? That's what money does. Like, what's your next big idea? Like, Streamer University, boom. Like, you guys all, I imagine, are creatives. Like, you have good ideas in your notes, in your textbooks, in your phone. Like, that's what helps make it happen. But it's not.
Chad, he's
but
spitting
I also
gems
don't think
right
you spend 100% of it on that, though. That's why Webull is sponsoring this right here. Because you should also invest it. Whatever avenue you choose to do it in. It could be real estate. It could be investing in stocks. It could be in whatever you feel comfortable in. Get informed. If you need a great trading platform, Webull is your platform. So this is the pocket watching cheat sheet. I'm about to hand it out to y'all, okay?
Pocket watch cheat sheet. I got a copy of this in my phone already, so I'm not even going to write it down. But we going to look at this and go over it because I want to understand of what the hell this is.
Okay. This is going to give you a nice average. What I want y'all to take from this is I'm giving you a few instances of what you can get on the lower end of brand deals, higher end of brand deals. Lower end of ads, higher end of ads.
Okay.
Lower end of monthly views on YouTube, higher end of monthly views on YouTube. The reason why I'm giving a range is because if you're in tech and finance on YouTube, you're at the peak. You get hella bread. You might make $15,000 from 1 million views. If you do pranks and IRLs, the chances are you're probably in the mid-range, 3,000 to 5,000. It's a huge.
I can start off with 3,000 to 5,000 just to get myself in the dough, and then I can start doing other shit. I can definitely start doing other shit once I get my foot in the door.
Behemoth of a difference. There's no way to just snipe it. You just have to account for the variables. Damn, I haven't looked at chat all stream. I could be getting cooked. Am I getting cooked? I don't know. I never know what to say.
Don't let HMR CC this.
Oh, what chat saying?
Yeah.
They're just freaking out at how much money you made and how much money you spent.
I know. I tell y'all niggas think I'm Mr. Beast, but I dead ass try and put as much back into it as I can. Every once in a while, I get myself.
Nah, dead ass, bro. I feel that, cause by the end of this, I'm gonna tell y'all what I did to invest in this shit to make it, you know what I'm saying, better for everybody.
Right. No.
And this party involved.
Depends on RPM, you're right, but the RPM is the range. That's what I'm talking about. You know, finance niggas get a higher one, prank niggas get a lower one. So I want y'all to take a look at this cheat sheet. What you need to understand about pocket watching is that it's all variable. You'll make, hold on, quiet down. You'll make more money in September than you will in February. It's true. So but that has to be accounted. Maybe you had a peak month. You can't say a nigga makes that every month. Maybe you had a bad month. You can't say a nigga makes that every month. It's impossible. So you have to account for all the variables. There's a lot. What ad weight they run, right? Even the length of their YouTube videos, because you could fit more ads in a longer YouTube video.
Summertime.
That's why a lot of people run them VOD channels, because it's an 8-hour video, bro. You could span that bitch with ads. Like, there's so many variables that this should give you a baseline. If you see a nigga with 2,000 live viewers and you looking at his streaming, like he's probably running about half ads, you can calculate them, watch for an hour, see how much ads he's running. You can find out exactly how much that nigga makes. All right, man, now it's y'all turn to try, right? Let's give it a shot before I do it myself. Get in groups of 2, pocket watch. So all of that to say, it's just a formula. You have the cheat sheet. Just pace it. If there's a nigga getting 2,000 concurrent viewers, there's the metric is there for 1,000. Scale it up. Do a little bit of quick math, man. I think there's a lot of money in content.
AJ,
Yeah.
I just pocket watched Talil, and I'll tell you guys how.
Tell me how much you made.
So Talil has a secret TikTok account that nobody knows. So that TikTok account, Talil posts 6 times a day.
Damn, 1 minute long?
He makes from that in a month. He makes $134,400 in 1 month off TikTok. He has Snapchat. He posts 23 times a day because he likes LeBron. So when he posts Twitter, he makes $35,000 a month. And then from Twitch, I didn't make $240K a month.
I love that initiative. Let's clap it up for him.
Okay, but was that right though?
No cap though.
Was that right though,
that's how
chat?
easy
Like,
it is.
do we think that's right though? Because he definitely, if you have a clipping page, that's money already. You feel me? Clip page. TikToks. What else, chat? I'm fucking yawning. I gotta drink my bang. All right, next. This is why me and School don't mix, because you start doing shit like this, learning and all that, make a nigga tired. Clip page, TikTok, Snapchat. 23 posts a day. And if you go to the gym, that's easy, because 3 minutes equals 10 snaps. So just imagine you're doing, all you gotta do is do two 3-minute straps. Hello? All you gotta do is 2 3-minute snaps, and you already done hit your quota for the day. If you make it 20 snaps, you just talk for 3 minutes straight for 2 times. That's 20 right there. You want to ante it up, do another 3 minutes. That's another 10. So now you don't have 30 snaps for today. Catching my drift? Yeah.
It's like you kind of have a lot of what I do is based on like what I'm hearing, and even what I'm making, I can base it off of that. But you have the knowledge now, like you can pocket watch whoever you want to. I also want to say, like, there's a lot of money in content now, and that's a lot of the reason why people are getting into content. Those are frauds, okay? A lot of you people here, the reason why you got here is because you genuinely enjoy creating content.
I do.
That you're a creative and that you want to see your ideas become reality.
I've been doing this for so long.
And so
I'm trying
don't
to see this
lose
shit
sight
shake
of
like
the
bacon.
creative aspect because you're too busy chasing money, but don't lose sight of the money because you're too busy trying to be creative. At the end of the day, it's hand in hand. Your ability to do both is your ability to operate and execute.
Don't chase the money.
Must-dos before we head out. First thing you got to do is bet on yourself. If you're afraid to do the idea because you think it might backfire, you don't believe in yourself. That doesn't mean take dumb risks, all right? Some of my risks, as I showed you, did not pay off financially, but it paid off for me. It fulfilled me as a content creator. So
take risks.
Once you start to generate more, work with that. Work with that. That's your operating budget. Now you have an opportunity to cook a little bit more. Help grow your stream. I think consistency is important. In my third class on Sunday, I'm gonna get more into strategy on how to grow as a streamer and stuff I learned and stuff like that.
That's
and
what
I
need.
also want it
That's
to be
what
cooperative. Like if there's things other people learn, we're gonna share it as a class so we all learn.
Yeah.
But
we gotta
for
go
today,
to the next
I'm
video
really
to
just
see
focused
that
on the
chat.
pocket
Because I'm locked
aspect.
in. I don't know if you don't know, but I'm locked the fuck in, chat.
Hey, the purpose of this talk was I kind of wanted it to be funny, like packaging wise, pocket watching, but I hope you at least learn like one thing that can help you make a little bit more money, bro.
Yeah.
Dead ass. I hope you did.
Definitely did. I did. Thank you,
man.
Agent. I definitely did. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to Agent. Hold on.
Hi, y'all. Classes.
I want to go watch his other video, chat, to be honest. We still locked in. We're learning, bro. We're learning. We got shit to learn in a short little time. All right. We back into this. Now we're going to watch another one of his other videos. What was it? I think it was teaching my final class semester on how to be a streamer. Because I know it's not the field trip one. So we're going to watch this one right here also. Let's tap in, chat, man. Get your notebook, get your pen. We learning how to be a goddamn streamer, bruh. How to grow as a streamer.
Time for class, man. What up?
Before I go, I just wanted to show you guys that I am taking notes, okay? I am taking notes. Okay, not that page. I am taking my notes, okay? I'm doing my part and doing my due diligence of what Agent is telling me, so let's just give myself another clean page, because clearly what I got going on here is not me being serious. Tap
class.
in.
Ray, get off the board. And if you just came in, take a seat, take a seat. It's going to be a good class if you guys really want to learn. I'm excited, bro. I'm really excited. I hope you guys take something away from this. So look, today's class is going to be dope. I'm really excited because we learn so much creating content, and rarely do you get a chance to share it.
Right.
We all have learned something from the videos that we've created. So I'm going to share what I've learned. At any point, you guys can also try and share what you've learned. Take something away from what I'm about to say. There's going to be some gems that's going to help you elevate your content, no matter what type of content you do, okay? Type of I am, man. I like to start my classes with a little pop quiz. With a pop quiz, man. So we're going to pass around some papers and just answer them honestly. It's okay if you're wrong. We're going to help answer some of those questions by the end of this class. So chat, just so you guys can see the pop quiz, it's pretty simple. What is the best stream camera? The minimum viewers to stream.
What is the best stream camera, chat? I'm going to go with A, and you always need a backup answer. But to be honest, everything else is given. Those are streamer cameras. But to be honest, A is my best fit. Minimum viewers to stream full time. I think you need 50. So we're going to go with B. Most important metric of the YouTube. Most important. Most important metric for YouTube. Okay, I want y'all to see this shit too, so y'all not thinking I'm just reading some bullshit off my fucking shit. Most important metric for YouTube. Click-through rate. Viewers. Watch time, ad clicks. I'm going to go with B. Viewers. I'm going to go with B. Viewers, bro, because... No. Shit, fuck me. I'm going to go with C. Sorry, chat. Sorry. And then when you got answers that's too close together, you got to start deleting shit. So I'm going to just back out and press C. Watch time is the most important because YouTube needs to know if niggas is watching this shit to push it out somewhere. What is the most important metric? Motherfucker, I can't read! What is the most important metric for Twitch? A, concurrent viewers. B, active chatters. C, active viewers duration. D, first time watchers. Oof. I'm still learning shit over here, chat. I think it's A. I think it's A, chat. I think it's A. And what's pissing me off about my answers real bad, my answers is fucking A, B, C, A. I would delete all this shit if I was in high school and switch it up because I feel like this just doesn't look right. But let's see.
Full time, most important metric for YouTube, most important metric for Twitch. Simple. You guys got 30 seconds. Yo, Ray. Hey, man. Did you come to Streamer University to learn, or did you come here to socialize?
I'm gonna say.
You're wrong.
No, I'm not. DCBB.
You're wrong.
That's right. It's DCBB.
You're wrong.
DCBB. That's
Holy
wrong.
smokes, every answer was wrong. Every single one, you're 0-4. On God, yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. So look.
That's crazy. You got niggas that even have the opportunity, not even know how the shit works, and they want to be sitting there bullshitting because they know Kai. I don't like that. Take advantage of your fucking opportunities and enjoy your fucking blessings, bitch.
On question 1, if you wrote A, Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, you are correct.
Yeah!
You are 100% correct.
Got
it's
that.
Way better. If you do phone streams, you know, Sony A9 is a photography camera, Ray. You wrote the Sony A9. That is a photography camera that from 5 years ago, my nigga.
I got A,
it's
chat.
$6,000
I put A, chat. I put A. So I'm correct.
photography camera. It is not the best for streaming. For B, if you wrote B, you are correct. If you wrote B, you are correct.
I'm correct.
50 is the minimum viewers if you want to do it full time.
50 is the minimum viewers if I want to do this full time, chat. If I can get 50 of y'all to show up every time that I stream, I could do this full time. I could do this full time if I can get 50 of y'all to show up. Let's see what else.
Optimize the 50.
Then I can optimize
you. Your viewership is not sky high doesn't mean it's not possible to do it full time. It just means you have to optimize the 50.
I have to optimize the 50. 50 of y'all. So let's just say 50, and then we add another 50. That's 100. If I can get 100 of y'all, because all over my social medias, I have over 1 million followers. Majority of my fucking social medias are shadow banned because I guess I cuss. I show things that are inappropriate. I don't know. I gotta read the fine print because when I started this shit, it wasn't this many rules. But I still see the amount of things that I see every day. But we're gonna take this into consideration and we're gonna be serious, chat. We're gonna be serious. I'm not playing no more fucking games with you motherfuckers. Time to lock in! Let's continue.
Question number 3.
3, guys.
If you wrote C, watch time is the most important metric. You are correct.
Yes, chat, okay! So far, chat, I got a 75%. So far, I got 75% on my test.
That's law, YouTube law. Watch time is king. 4, if you wrote concurrent viewers A, you are correct.
Oh, shit! I passed my pop quiz!
Yo, pay attention.
Hold on there. Hold on, yeah. Bitch, fuck you talk about. I passed my pop quiz with a motherfucking A plus 100. Y'all seen the answers before he even gave it out. A, B, C, A. I scratched that out before because y'all see that. So I got 100 on my test, bitch. Fuck you talk about, man.
Basics.
I fucking knew the shit, dude. Fucking Ray. The fuck? Come scoop me up, Kyle. Why the fuck you ain't got no gay bitches in A&P?
Be some smaller streamers in here, but it's gonna be a lot of stuff that's not basic. If
Okay.
you guys have questions, feel free to ask. I'll call you when I have a chance. Depending on your budget, okay,
Right.
I want to say you can stream with anything. You can do a desktop stream with a fucking laptop webcam.
This is true.
On God, it doesn't matter, bro.
I've done it. Back in the day before I had elevated to a webcam, I used my fucking laptop camera. A lot of people don't know how far I came down from this streaming shit. It's just me being not consistent. I'm not consistent enough for my own self, chat, because I doubt myself a lot. But the way that I got tunnel vision right now, chat, we're taking over this shit. We're taking over this shit, and you know we gonna take over this shit.
Any of the biggest streamers from like Aiden, Kai, they all use simple cameras.
Right.
Just like it could be grainy shit. It doesn't matter. People do not value quality when it comes to, if you stream in 4K, you won't get a single additional viewer as a result. I really want to clarify that because some people feel like the tech is what holds them back. If you're at a $1,000 budget, the S25 Ultra is the best. I think it's a little more than $1,000, but for a $1,000 budget. For a 2.5, it's going to be this Live View backpack.
Okay.
It molds together different connections so that you have a stronger overall connection.
Okay.
It's more expensive, but you can connect it to a bigger body camera. So the overall price is gonna be a little bit higher.
Right.
But it's going to be worth it. Now, if you're a big streamer, there's no reason why you don't get this one. I don't know how new it is because we just got it. We just got it 4 months ago, but it's cracked. Like, it's prioritized data. I don't lag, basically, and it's so hard for me to lag.
30,000.
Especially if you do a lot of IRLs. If you do desktop and gaming, obviously this stuff isn't required. I'm telling you, bro. I had a couple large streamers ask me yesterday.
Why is Ray trying to fucking escape? This is the shit that I'm talking about. This is some valuable shit right here. And this motherfucker's playing around. Send his ass to the motherfucking army.
Whether 30,000 was a worthwhile purchase, it's your job, right?
Right.
So like we spend money on dumber things.
Right.
Ray, for example, bought a Supra for $50,000. You get what I'm saying? So if you could buy a Supra for $50,000, you could buy this bag for $30,000. Feel me? I got an apartment for absolutely no reason, just to see if I'd like it. So keep that in mind. You spend money doing dumb shit.
I do.
Why not spend money investing in
Thank you. Thank you. All right, chat. So hear me out, okay? I had an issue with myself today, and before I even like go into anything further, I brought me a streaming camera to stream IRL because this desktop shit, we're past that. You know what I'm saying? My life is too cool and too fun to be just coming home straight to fucking stream to talk to you guys on this fucking camera, which is a wonderful camera. Shout out to Canon EOS Rebel T6. That is what I'm using to stream. But I feel like I need to invest into myself like how I invest into myself in other ways. Like I told myself I need a business iPad. I brought me a business iPad. I told myself that I needed a business laptop. I have a business laptop. I told myself that I need an IRL camera to start filming my life outside of me just sitting in my desktop. I spoke to my mother about it, and she wasn't too pleased. You know, she's never too pleased about when I want to spend money. She just feels like it's a stupid ass thing that I fucking do, which I can understand. I get it. I do a lot of dumb shit sometimes. But I don't feel like this was a dumb ass purchase because let me tell you why. I spend money on weed, alcohol, food, just dumb shit, clothes that I'm probably not gonna even fit in the next couple of months. I spend money on shit like that, but it's not my passion. This is what I enjoy doing. This is what, you know what I'm saying, I like to do. This is what I feel like is my calling. I feel like this shit's in my fucking bloodstream, nigga. Like, I don't mind investing or putting aside money for something that I know is gonna benefit me in the long run. What I like to do is sit here, beat myself up for making smart decisions or doing things that I know is going to benefit me because I'm worried about what my mother's going to think. When I know I spend at least $1,000 a month on dumb shit, okay? I spend it on dumb shit. I can guarantee that because I don't have nothing in my life that's super valuable other than my dog, and she's not that expensive to where I can't invest it in a fucking streaming camera.
Business, bro. I feel like we get stingy when it comes to shit like this, but then we spend bags on shit when it comes to luxurious stuff, Louis Vuitton, this, that, the third.
Right.
This is what's important. Just remember that.
Right.
Now, let's talk Twitch discovery. Who here streams on Twitch? Okay.
I do.
We know Twitch has no discovery. It's unfortunate. Yes. It's really challenging to get new people to see your content.
Right.
Unless they're browsing on the huge tab of thousands of other streamers in your category, and then why pick yours? You can't put a thumbnail up there. It's very hard to get noticed. So it truly is non-existent.
Okay.
The way people get discovered on Twitch is through other platforms.
Right.
If you're big on YouTube, especially if you're big on TikTok. Do we have anyone whose primary platform is TikTok?
Me.
This is your opportunity.
Okay.
TikTok is the best way for new people to see your face.
Interesting.
You want to transfer those people over to your stream. So
all right.
Followers.
If you're watching this right now on TikTok, follow my stream. The fuck?
Hour is the only kind of relevant metric I've seen on Twitch.
How much?
Just remember, like, you want people to follow. It's not a pointless metric. It's not an empty number. It's the only kind of relevant metric. I don't know how true it is because obviously I'm not an engineer, but many people have said that's how you end up right over here. If Twitch noticed a lot of new people is following your channel, they're way more likely, even if you're not being followed, to put you on the list of people over here, which means there's a form of discovery, even though it's very challenging, that exists. I would say like collabing, meeting people and stuff like that is super, super essential.
Collab.
This is as good as it gets, unfortunately. Maybe that changes one day, not right now. YouTube discovery.
Meeting
this is where the opportunity lies, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be honest with you.
YouTube.
This really, you could do 10 classes on this and not completely tell the whole story. So it's not, I'm gonna be summarizing a lot, but watch time is king.
That's what he was just saying. Watch time is king. Packaging and pre-product. High appeal versus low appeal. Okay, notice this is what's going
Let me
on
give you
here.
some examples. So 2 recent videos I uploaded to my channel, most expensive Pokemon card opening. This is what I would call a low appeal video, right? Even the thumbnail kind of insinuates that it's a reaction more than an actual opening.
Okay.
Like, people are getting a quick snapshot. You're one of 50 videos on a page. You're competing for everybody's attention. They can only click one video. This one didn't perform all that well. It did 57,000 views. This one, on the other hand, my reactions tend to do really well. Part of YouTube is understanding your audience. Something that does well for me might not do well for Ash. It might do differently for the next person. So you have to understand what your audience likes. If you're not going back to see what performed well, you actually don't care about growing. I'm being honest. If you don't go in your analytics every few days to see how your video,
which I'm noticing that you guys are enjoying reactions more. You guys like my cooking more. Games, not so much, but then I'll warm you guys up to that. Don't even worry about it. I'll do that on my downtime when I don't really care who's watching me. But the goal is to continue to grow. So if you guys want reactions, you're going to get reactions. You guys want food content, you're going to get food content, okay? You just got to just comment and be active so I know what I'm making and I know what I'm watching. Follow my Discord.
Video's been performing, any adjustments you need to make, you don't care about growing, you just want to grow.
Right.
How you feel about like channel managers? Like,
it could work. It could work, especially if they have experience. But some channel managers are managing 8 channels. Then it's like a priority issue. And also, you just have to make sure they have experience.
And that you trust them.
I think understanding appeal is super important. This is gonna sound a little harsh, but I want you to take this in a positive way. People don't really care.
At all.
Even the way you consume content, people don't really care. Getting people to care is challenging. Getting people to care about you is challenging. Getting people to care about your idea is challenging. You have to create appeal. Streamer University has been getting marketed for like 5 months. He's been talking about this for 5 months. He's been giving us updates for 5 months. He's been hyping it up for 5 months. So when Streamer University happens, extreme appeal. The actual execution of it increased the appeal even more, okay? In comparison to an idea that flops. Understanding your audience, putting yourself in the shoes of your audience is essential to getting a good idea of what's gonna work. It's easy to find a crossover between what you like and what your audience likes. So many times I see people, oh, I don't wanna do that. And what? Nigga, I was uploading my GM videos for 4 years. You think that's the only thing I wanted to do? But that's what my audience needed at the time.
I swear to God, I be having these same fucking issues. People want to see fucking reaction videos of me reacting to a man shirtless and fucking making food. I didn't plan on that being my content. That just so happened to what the fuck went viral for me. Like, and I got stuck with that shit for a long time.
To make a pivot, there's strategy to that, into more general genres until I got a chance to just be as variety as possible.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna show you guys some numbers just to give you an idea. This was my Pokemon pack opening. If you don't know, if you're not very familiar with these graphs, you don't care. And I don't mean that to be mean. I mean that to kind of be in your ass a little bit. You need to be very familiar with these graphs. You should see this and immediately know what it is. You should get that comfortable. After tonight, once you're done tomorrow, you should get in these graphs. YouTube is a good discovery tool. This audience retention is not good. Now, it's not good because it's 33% can mean anything, right? It depends on the length of the video.
Right.
It depends on what channel it was uploaded to. It depends on the norms of that genre. There's a lot of variables. But for me and my channel, 33% is not good. Huge drop off. You can see like 30% of people left in the first 10 seconds of this. That means that the video is likely to perform bad because if people leave early, less watch time. Watch time is king. And then
watch
the other
time is king, so I have to get you guys locked in the first couple of seconds of the video. Noted.
You've seen, this was the reaction video. A lot lower lift. Keep in mind, the Pokemon video cost $1,000 to open the packs, right? This video was free. I was reacting to a license being interviewed by Brandon Buckingham. This video is there's always gonna be some drops, but you see how it holds? So the audience retention, a lot stronger, 43%. Average view duration, 20 minutes on I think like 46-minute video. To me, that's a good audience retention.
That's good.
This was one of the higher performing reactions
20
on my
minutes.
channel. And this was uploaded 3 days ago. I think it already has
40.
like 200,000 views. I see another hand. What's that?
Yeah, that could work.
Content, you want to branch out and feed your community new content. What would you say is the best way to do that?
We could talk about that. The strategy to that is super complicated. The best thing you can do if you want to do different type of content is to see what everyone else did. Let me give you an example. Back when I was making my GM content, you guys know what my GM is?
No, what is that?
It's a game mode on NBA 2K. It's super niche. It's the one where you manage different teams and trade players and stuff, right?
Okay.
The only person that was able to pivot at that time out of that community and do park stuff, because the community for the park content, you know what park is? That community was way bigger, was a streamer, a content creator named Lost and Unbound. I studied everything the nigga did. every video to the T. I watched everything he did to learn how he went from my GM to Park, and I did it. So I was able to do the same thing. So part of it is just studying. There's people that have done it before you. The likelihood
so
that
I
you're
have
the
to
first one
study a
do it
whole
is
bunch
very
of
low.
streamers that
So
I know
you should be researching
where
what
I'm
other
trying
people
to
around
be.
you are doing.
Right.
So this was
Here
the
we are
watch
today.
time a few months ago on the channel when it wasn't performing all that well. Sorry, this is not the pocket watching class. We blocked the revenue. So the watch time is 3.3 million. When you see that number, the first question you should ask is, how do I get that number up? To get people to watch longer videos. That's one strategy. Can you think of another strategy? Scum? Correct. Do more, higher frequency. Part of strategy is also uploading more. This is a clip channel. The more I upload, the higher the watch time. The higher the watch time. So this is the number you really want to spend a lot of time focusing on. We made a lot of changes to the channel to optimize the content, and in a month's time, the watch time is looking like this. The average views per video is up significantly. The audience retention is up significantly. People are caring about the content a lot more. So I'm showing you to say 3.3 to 3.8 is not gonna blow nobody's socks off, but it was $20,000 more.
17.2 million views. And then 3.8 is the watch time. That's fucking insane, chat. Like, if nobody else
Like,
nobody else get this shit.
Don't think about it like, oh, it's a marginal improvement. It's a very, very big improvement. It's a very big improvement. If you can make those month over month, imagine where you'll be in a year.
Wait, how did you systematically do that though?
We uploaded more. We started doing recaps in the videos that were way higher appeal. So this is a whole different ballpark of trying to retain people's attention once they click on the video. We just made the videos way more interesting to watch for people that watch the content and for people that don't know me and just watching for the first time. We also focus more on converting subscribers for people that watch. We did that with the outro, and we did that with lower thirds, and we did that with better overall audience retention in the video. So that's a whole nother talk, but there's a lot of strategy that goes into that as well. Right now, when it comes to creating content, TikTok is king. The only reason people don't think this is because you can't make that much money off TikTok, which is true. But you don't need to make that much money off TikTok. You need people to learn who you are on TikTok.
On TikTok, yup.
Right? You're gonna funnel those people to the platform.
TikTok is king. Very easy and align your own viewing habits. Converting viewers, TikTok Live is underrated.
You can make money, YouTube and Twitch. The larger you can get on TikTok, the easier it's gonna be for you to tell your audience to go to other platforms. One content creator I want y'all to study is Jinxie. Jinxie posts on TikTok all the time, and he finds sneaky ways to mention his stream or tell people to go to his stream in the middle of his shit all the time. Look for it. Like, don't see it as a viewer, see it as a content creator trying to learn. He is one of the best strategists. I don't even know if he does it strategically. He might just be doing it because he enjoys it. But he'll do like funny motivational stuff on TikTok. He'll go play golf or funny shit on TikTok. He'll do content, and he'll mix in a reminder to go to where he wants them, his stream. I also believe TikTok is king because TikTok Live is now very, very powerful. If you say nigga, you will be blacklisted. If you don't say nigga, you should be streaming on TikTok the same time you stream on Twitch every single time. I'm being serious. So all my people that don't say nigga, put your hands up.
Brooklyn a fucking liar.
If they say nigga, the TikTok is gonna see that as hate speech, and your account will get shadow banned. It'll get guaranteed. So the reason I didn't, just so you ask, you might be wondering why I didn't mention YouTube. If you deal in copyrighted stuff, you react to sports, you react to music, you play games that have music, and you can't turn it off, streaming on YouTube becomes a lot more challenging. If your content's simpler, if you're a gamer in here, and most of your content is gaming, can I see some hands? All right, y'all opportunity is on YouTube. I should mention that. Co-streaming on YouTube is big because YouTube has Discovery Critical uploaded, showing the revenue difference between YouTube and Twitch. You can stand to make a lot more on YouTube if your content can fit what that platform wants. For me, it doesn't, so I don't know that much about it.
I just want to say, from personal experience, I stream a lot on YouTube, I stream on Twitch, and I post on YouTube, but none of my Twitch streams become YouTube stuff, so I made a live channel like you're talking about. And it makes way more than my Twitch, like 5 times. It's crazy.
That might change the more your ads go up on Twitch. The more your ads go up on Twitch, it might be the case that your Twitch will make more than YouTube, but it depends on the streamer. Hold on, let's make it through a little bit more of the class before we answer questions.
So now we got ideas.
Okay? Yo, I mean this in the nicest way possible. If you're struggling with ideas, you're gonna have a very tough time being a content creator. You guys are all very creative. Just because, nigga, I spend 3 times a week brainstorming ideas for hours. I have my strategies. Personally, I like to go on drives and play the Brand Food playlist on Spotify. Sometimes I'll lay in my bed, do my Wim Hof breathing strategies, and just brainstorm. It really depends on what you're into. Like, I have my preferences. You should be brainstorming all the time. I mean, all the time.
Bro,
At
that is
night,
me, all the time.
Every stream, me and my team talk. We talk ideas, we talk what's tomorrow, we talk what's next week.
Right.
You should be brainstorming so much you have thousands of ideas. I'm not exaggerating. I leave my ideas on a notes, and then on each of my notes, I'll have like, oh, Saturday, I'm opening Pokemons, I got reacts, and then I'm working on the backyard. We're doing some construction to the backyard.
Okay.
Sunday, we were supposed to bury a TV with Ray, and then we mounted Ray's TV. Monday, we got a slow-mo cam coming to the house. We got confessions. We got whatever. So this is what I do. So if you guys watch Kai's streams, you know he has a big whiteboard. He likes to put his ideas on a whiteboard. I'm saying that to say you could have whatever strategy you fucking want. It just depends on you, but make sure it works for you. You're going to have an idea, and the next person's going to do it before you.
Yep.
That's tough. It happens. That's tough. It happens. So when you have ideas and you're passionate about it, jump on the idea, man. Don't wait so long before jumping on the idea. There's so many content creators that might jump to it before you, and you should be the first.
How do you get the creative drive to come up with an idea?
You should just always be doing it. You don't even need to feel creatively inspired.
Ideas, chat. Brainstorm 3 times a week, 1,000 ideas. You have no ideas? Let's write that down, actually. Let's write this shit the fuck down so we know what the fuck going on. Brainstorm 3 times a week. That's important. 1,000 ideas.
You should be like, oh, damn, at 10, I'm brainstorming. You know? For me personally, I like brainstorming with people. Sometimes I'll invite Caleb and Chris into the room and they don't talk. I just yap. And eventually my yap will trigger an idea from them, or I'll come up with an idea. That's actually the #1 way I come up with ideas. That's how I came up with the Pokemon Go Marathon, which I'm doing in a few weeks. I'm really excited for. So yeah, very excited for that. So I'm saying that to say you can come up with whatever. You could have an app that helps you organize shit if you want to. For me, my phone is easy. It's accessible. This is what I do. I'm gonna show you guys some examples of streamers, just so you guys can do the same when you go home.
Okay.
Queso
what you got?
is amazing, bro.
Queso's case study. Queso. OG TikToks, co-streaming, great conversation, consistency face card. Let's see what he's fucking talking about.
Queso started on TikTok. He blew up on NBA 2K content.
Okay.
His personality was so vibrant, his character was so appealing that he was quickly able to transition that to streaming. He took that TikTok audience, as we were talking about, and he was able to transition it into streaming. And then he was able to take that streaming audience and transition that to the YouTube. He uploads every day, 600K, 800K, 600K. He's crushing it. If he's not making like $1 million a month, I don't know who the fuck is, bro. But you wouldn't think it though.
Every day,
because sometimes he's not in drama all the time. If you don't watch a lot of gaming content, if you're a gamer and you're not watching what Queso's doing, you're not trying. I mean that with the bottom of my heart. He is operating at such a high level, and he does it so genuinely, bro. I watch his streams all the time, sometimes to learn, sometimes because he's hilarious. I also want to say something that's kind of important here, and it's something that a lot of people wouldn't consider a science, but it's his face card. Do you see the thumbnails? Yes. You could spot this nigga face from anywhere. You get what I'm saying? He puts his face on everything. It's so much easier for him. Maybe like his face is easily visible in every thumbnail. If you're on TikTok and you see his face, you know that's Queso. People seeing your face and that meaning something to them is very important.
Okay.
When they see Ash's face and they know, oh, he does this type of content, what do you want to be known for? Your face should immediately translate to the general audience as something you want to be known for. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie, that wig shit, I love my wigs, you know what I'm saying? But no, we're done. There's no need to bring out the wigs anymore. Just moving on and doing what we fucking can.
Control of that. All right, Canel, this is a little bit of a alternate pick. Canel did something really interesting most people didn't realize. This is his second channel, Eugene Dingleberry, okay? Most people grow their Twitch on TikTok, on YouTube Shorts, on Instagram Reels, the short form. He's growing it through YouTube. which is very, very interesting. He's pulling hundreds of thousands views per video on stream clips on his second channel that he's trying to convert over to the Twitch. I think this mode is a little less efficient than TikTok. That's why I think TikTok's king, but it's another way to do it. If you're primary on YouTube, the opportunity is there too. Any platform with discovery means you could be discovered, but then you could also have the power to send them in different directions, different platforms, stuff like that.
I agree,
Canel
Chad.
did a really good job. I feel like he's a very underrated content creator, and he's the one, I really wish he made it here, because I feel like he's one of the people that his content is way better than what people are currently giving him credit for. So shout out to Canel. Ludwig. Ludwig is a really, really interesting case. I was just in a tournament with Ludwig, and he drafted the worst possible team. We got fucking skunked 2 days ago. But he's a great guy, though.
Ludwig.
He does YouTube-focused streams. He'll spark his stream, mid-stream, start a YouTube video. Hey guys, welcome to YouTube video. Today this is a generic intro. His is gonna be a lot more optimized, but you see the thumbnail.
That's what I do, Chad.
Part of this thumbnail is by design. This nigga is a master of packaging. He's a master of titling, he's a master of thumbnail, and he does a great job at cross-pollinating his YouTube and his Twitch. He had a YouTube.
I like his wordplay. Cross-pollinating, chat. You see how he did that shit and everybody knows what it means to pollinate? Hell yeah.
Deal for a while where he streamed on YouTube exclusively, and now he co-streams. So he's an example of somebody, including Jinxie, that co-streams, right?
Do you think my content is brain rock?
Say it again?
Do you think my content is brain rock?
Is your content brain rot? A little bit, yeah. Yeah. I really recommend you guys watch Ludwig because I think he's very intelligent.
Okay,
and he's a very good entertainer, bro. He understands the art of entertaining. He does a great job of putting together high appeal events that bring a lot of attention to him, and he challenges himself to a lot of marathons and interesting content. He has a very unique community, and it's hard to find communities like that. If you guys haven't already, please take a look at Ludwig's channel. He's one to study. He's one person you don't want to study.
Studying him, chat. Studying. We're studying how to be a full-time
Sometimes you're so caught up in what you want and your passions that you sometimes lose sight of what people want. So just because you want to do something doesn't mean it's the right thing to do, right? If you guys play game shit, can we get some hands in the sky? You stream games at all? All right, what type of games do y'all stream?
GTA.
Horror games, sports, wagers,
yep.
Stuff like that.
What type of games do you stream?
Usually shooters.
Shooters?
Like, Overwatch, Marvel Rivals.
Okay, so let's do an example here. If you switched it up and played League of Legends because you wanted to, that's your right as a streamer. But it's their right to not give a fuck. You get what I'm saying? So you could do it. Some people don't care. They'll do whatever they want. But in terms of good strategy, think about your audience. Like, they're gonna be like, damn, they watch because it's you, some of them. But it's like, nigga, I know I don't want to watch League of Legends. You know, even if it's my favorite person doing it. So just understand, put yourself in your viewers, your average viewer's POV.
Right.
Like, I have a question because I actually have been moving away from that after doing the same thing for like 2 years now. So I'm glad that you said that. What do you think is like the best way to like transition your old community?
So do I gotta stay away from the GTA?
Just to like.
Is that the
It
problem?
depends on what the new thing is and how
RP?
different it is from what you're currently doing.
It's a no-no?
You know, like if you're a COD person, transitioning to GTA 6 when it comes out will be pretty easy. They're both really casual games that casual gamers play. But if you're a COD person transitioning to fucking NBA, actually 2K might not be too bad neither because a lot of 2K players play COD. FIFA, then you're gonna lose some people. So just understand where your audience is. Even for my agency, I love y'all niggas, but there's certain games y'all not gonna watch me play, bro. Friends, this is very...
I feel like the path that I'm in when it comes down to this GTA shit, I think I'm doing pretty good because right now the main thing is GTA RP. Like everybody wants the GTA RP. Everybody wants to be a part of that.
Important. My mom used to tell me this all the time, and I took it for granted. And now it's
Friends,
honestly the
this
most
right
true
here.
thing I've ever heard. Yo, bro,
This is what I'm struggling
if
with.
you're around a bunch of losers, you're gonna lose.
Facts.
I don't know how else to explain it. Dead ass. You're gonna
No
leave here. You're gonna go back to
losers.
whatever city you're from, and you're gonna be around people. If those people aren't on the same pursuit as you, they don't have to be streamers. I mean, like taking life serious. Like if they're not trying to try, bro, you will match that energy. I'm telling you.
Facts. That's why I had to stop hanging out with bums and people that didn't have no fucking, that don't try or just give up every fucking excuse. I'm doing shit when I ain't even got no money in my pocket. I don't give a fuck. Because I know I want this. I know if I do it long enough, then I'll have money in my pocket. Because I done watched myself from go to New York to LA in a short time span with not a fucking dime in my pocket. So I will continue to do this shit no matter if I don't want to be consistent or not. I'm showing up for myself, bro. You don't show up for yourself, why the fuck would you expect anybody to show up for you?
People that are winning don't want to be around that. You are actively repelling away the energy that you're trying to attract. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Back when I wasn't making any money off streaming YouTube, nothing, 7 years I did this, $0, bro.
Right.
Out of love, I just enjoyed it. I would still be doing it, obviously part-time, but out of love if I wasn't here with this opportunity. But I had friends. We used to get on Skype, RIP Skype in the chat. RIP Skype. We used to be on Skype. We used to talk to each other every day.
Appreciate the follower, Joshua.
Every day we would hop in a Skype call. I would mute and say, yo, I'm about to record a video. Boom, I record a video. I'll come back to the Skype call, play 2K with the guys, grind my players, shit like that. I was a 2K content creator. I was in my bag with people that was in their bag. You get what I'm saying? You could be around whoever you want to, bro, but you'll go in whatever direction they're going in. So make sure you want to go where they're going, bro. Okay, I want to do something special, all right?
Like what?
So
What you got for
some
us?
brands, I did a sponsorship in my pocket watching class with Weeble, and they loved it. But then other brands saw that, and they were like, bro, how can we get involved and help some small streamers? So can we put hands up if you've never done a brand deal before? I'm going to have you guys stay after class because Dropticks, Bays, and Moon Oral Beauty want to be your first brand deal.
Nice.
Obviously not the easiest decision.
Moon Oil Beauty, I think that's the teeth whitening shit. The B that's like a luggage company, and I don't know what the other one is.
To make, you feel me? Because it's not much time to do it, and there's only 3 brand deals to go around. Shout out to these brands, man. Dropticks, Bays, and Moon Oral Beauty. I'm not getting paid from this. They just seen people receiving help. There's been so much wholesome vibes, and I want to keep it going, bro. They're willing to offer $5,000 to 3 different streamers to do their first ever brand deal.
Wow.
Okay? So I mulled it over with the chat, and the decision was Esty, Coach, and Kai. Can you please come to the front of the class? Congrats. Congrats. Congrats.
Who's that other guy? I feel like I've seen it.
So look.
I feel like I've seen him before. That's lit. We gotta watch the video of them actually learning. What's going on, man? How you doing?
So look. We'll have a conversation about talking points, how to deliver them, and then we'll have some time so you can do that. Or maybe today, hopefully today, on campus. I feel like that'd be fire. So, I mean, which one would y'all rather do between Dropticks, Bays, and Moon Oil Beauty? Yeah, I like your. Which one you want?
We'll let you choose first.
You can take Bays.
I'm gonna go Moon.
Okay, you want to go Moon? Can you go Dropticks? Of
course.
Absolutely,
What is that?
bro. I love your
iDrops?
attitude, man. Thank you so
Okay.
much. Okay, so we'll talk. I'm gonna
She's
get.
smart for doing the luggage, but are you traveling anywhere that you gotta do a luggage brand? But then they might send you somewhere. You never know.
Contacts if you can stay back so that we can spend some time to go over talking points and how you guys are gonna deliver and stuff like that. I really want to say a huge shout out to these brands. They just did it out of love. They know
That's real
realistically
shit right there.
the ROI and doing something on a
That is
smaller
real
stream is
shit,
not gonna
chat.
hit as hard. But they love the idea of opportunity and they love the idea of making people's dreams come true. So $5,000 is gonna be big, bro. I really appreciate that.
All right, chat.